record highs on the Nifty all through, and the GIFT Nifty indicates 21,000 coming in even today. How are you looking at the markets?
So, we thought 21,000 would be a possibility in December. It's already achieved in the beginning of December. So, and the short covering is still not done with. So, we believe that stocks like HDFC Bank, SBI, both these are India's couple of largest banks from the PSU and the private space. Both have got phenomenal ROEs, and both have underperformed the market significantly over the past 6 months. So I think there's a very nice catch-up trade happening out here, and especially in SBI, given the fact that its subsidiaries are also performing well, and they have no challenges on capital adequacy because they have significant excess SLR investments, which can be plowed back into interest-earning loans. So we believe that SBI at zero point 0.9 times book, and with a expectation of 50% upside from here, and HDFC Bank comparatively offer very, very good opportunities for investors to participate in this the hedge fund led uh, India investment that the FIs are doing. We should remember that FIs did their highest ever investment in November, a month on a monthly basis. So if you were wondering where the FIs are gone, well, they're back in action and they're back with the bag. So we believe that this hedge fund buying activity will be followed through in the FY24 with some buying from long-term funds. And the India money move has just started. So it's going to be a decade-long bubble buildup, and after the elections, we are going to see the momentum catch up. So that's my take for the market. It is possible that the markets are extended. Some of the oscillators are showing, technical oscillators are showing oversold readings, but they've been oversold for a very long time, and hence there could be a sharp dip in the market today, followed with renewed buying at lower levels because money is just waiting on the sidelines looking for the perfect opportunity.
Right. Namaste, Vinitji, and what a pleasure to host you on Market Today in what is probably the best exhibition of Modi premium on the Lal Street. You like food as much as I do, and this is an alchemy of a lot of things coming together. Now, tell us. What do we do with small caps and mid caps? Forget them for a while. Is this a rally that is led only and only by blue chips? And it's about time. They were just under-owned, undervalued, and underappreciated over the last 6 months.
So, Shail, I want to answer your question slightly differently and give you a slightly extended answer. So, if you'll allow me, if you see, India's GDP over a period of time is only going to extend its yearly delta, you know. So, assuming that somewhere 2, 3 years down the line, we are adding 1 trillion of GDP every year, that much market cap will easily be created. And this market cap is not going to go only into the large cap, but it's going to be participate in the mid caps and the small caps as well. Because this kind of GDP growth is going to be supported by a lot of uh, mid caps as well as small caps. So definitely yes, while the mid cap and the small cap index are overextended, their valuations have moved premium to Nifty. We believe that the rotation will continue, and initially the large caps will perform as we just stated, but there are certain sectors which will continue to participate. So I believe that travel and leisure, that is hotels, and hotel related stocks. Uh, Paper, which is a very, very under-owned sector, that looks good because it's part of the consumption story and packaging, which is very, very low rated. And the electrical segment, because India and the world is changing energy baskets very fast. So if you want to electrify everything, you need the electrical infrastructure in place. And these three trends are going to dominate going ahead. So large cap buying, electrical and power stocks and power utilities, leisure and hotels, given the fact that the Ayodhya temple is on the anvil, and there is going to be a sea of people coming to welcome the third pole of international politics. So I believe that these three trends, and one of the underpriced trends of paper stocks, looks very good for uh, mid cap and small cap buying.
Right. Vinit, you've mentioned HDFC Bank and State Bank of India as your primary blue chip picks. Now, please give us very strong, fundamentally good ideas in the paper space, in the hotel space, and in the power space, which you would bet on as far as a portfolio picking is concerned, despite the fact that we are at a record high. What looks good in this space?
So I think if you look at the Adani stocks, so we have Adani Green, Adani Enterprises, and Adani Eden Energy Solutions, and Adani Power. So these are four stocks from the Adani space which are very heavyweight on electrical and power consumption. Look at Power Grid. In spite of its run up, it is still available at 7 to 8% dividend yield. And it has been my observation in this bull market that stocks move from very high dividend yields to around 5%, and then they crawl up to about 3% dividend yield. So that is the kind of earnings growth that happens. We have seen it happen in Power Finance Corporation, we have seen it in REC, and we have seen it in Coal India. And I see no reason why Power Grid should not be an exception. So these are some of the stocks that I've spoken to you about. NTPC, is going to be the bellwether of India's power capacity addition. And a lot of people do not know that NTPC has signed contracts with Singapore and with UK to supply green hydrogen. So NTPC is not only going to become the focal point of India's power consumption, power generation, but it's also going to be a new energy contributor to the global markets also. So we expect to see a significant ramp up in NTPC going on gradually. And there has been a study in China that without thermal capacity, you cannot manage your base load. So given all these facts, I think that thermal capacities will come into the fold, and other stocks like JSW Energy will also participate. So I've given you a host of stocks that look good out here. In the paper stocks, you can look at your usual devils, JK Paper, and the others that we've spoken about. Uh, and so I've spoken to you about these two stocks sectors, which I think, and in the hotel space, obviously Indian hotels is our top pick.